Hello everyone, I am Romy Jane Swardi, a B.Ed 1 student. So for today's video, I am going to conduct an imaginary interview to Woodrow Wilson. Okay, so this is the image of uh, Woodrow Wilson, and in order to know about his life or his background story, let me share you this short story he had. Okay. So, Woodrow Wilson was an American politician and academic who served as the 20th President of the United States from 1913 to 1921, a member of the Democratic Party. Wilson served as the president of Princeton University and as the governor of New Jersey before winning the 1912 presidential election. As president, Wilson changed the nation's economic policies and led the United States into World War I in 1917. He was the leading architect of the League of Nations, and his progressive stance on foreign policy came to be known as Wilsonianism. So that's Wilson's life background. Okay, so now I have a few questions of Wilson Woodrow. So, hi sir, welcome to this video. How's your feeling today? Are you okay? Are you alright? Or did you feeling unpleasant today or else?
Hello, I'm just thinking about what would be happening for tomorrow. That's it.
Sir, may I ask you something?
Sure, what's that?
What do you think of nationalism?
My feelings about nationalism were mixed and evolved over time. I was very much a US nationalist. Despite being a southerner and a champion of segregation, I was honestly glad that the Confederacy was unsuccessful in tearing the US apart. During World War I was convinced that I could harness nationalism to create permanent peace in Europe. The idea was to simply adjust the borders so that a single nation contained a single nationality. I felt so strongly about this that in 1917 I conned Congress into joining the war just so I could be in on the peace process. During the war, I oversaw a massive anti-German campaign. I started to believe my own nonsense about German being the warmongers who had started the war.
Next question. What is necessary for the development of the international order, sir?
I committed myself to create a new international order with the League of Nations at its center that would peacefully manage conflicts between states, great and small, and put an end to senseless warfare. The League of Nations was not my vision alone. Ideas about a society or League of Nations to facilitate or even force the peace had been discussed among Americans, Europeans, and others. Nevertheless, I became a driving force to establish the League of the guarantor to the post-war peace.
Another question, sir. What do you think of League of Nations?
For me, the League of Nations is to be the key mechanisms for ensuring a peaceful and orderly world. I also believe that it is the set as the League's goals to ensure the political independence and territorial integrity of member states, reduce armaments, and resolve interstate disputes through arbitration and mediation. And in order to secure peace, security, and orderly, I was just created so hard.
This is the last question for you, sir. What is the role of the revolution in internationalism?
I led the United States into World War I, promising to make the world safe for democracy, advocating liberal internationalism, I called for collective security and national self-determination. My diplomacy and legacy of Wilsonianism combined racism with liberalism.
Thank you so much, sir, for your answering the question, and I really learned a lot of your answers, and I really appreciate most of all. So thank you. So guys, that would be all, and thank you for watching. God bless us all.
Yeah.